We're going to do a quick revision on powers. If you have something like 3 to the power of 2, that actually means 3 times 3. If you see something like 4 to the power of 3, that means 4 times 4 times 4. So the power relates to how many times the number is multiplied by itself. So that's the power of 2, so it's 3 multiply itself at least 2 times. Okay, so let's do some with some algebra. If you've got algebra and you've got something like x to the power of 3, then we don't know the letter, but we can write just x. So x times x times x is x to the power of 3. So if I have something like y to the power of 5, then I would have y multiplied by y, multiplied by y, multiplied by y, multiplied by y. Now, in maths, you're often asked to follow the instruction which says simplify. So usually you'll have something that looks like this. If I had h times h, then if I was to simplify it, I would write it as h to the power of 2, because that has sort of less symbols. If I have b times b times b times b, if I was to simplify it, it would be b to the power of 4. And we can make that a little bit different if I had something like x times y times x times y times, and let's say y. Well, if I reorder it, I can write down we've got x times x. So basically I'm writing those two bits together. And then I can say, well, I've also got a y here and a y there and a y there. So that's times y. Remember, they're all just multiplied. Times y times y. Now, if I was to simplify, well, these two here can be written as x to the power of 2. And these three here can be written as y to the power of 3. But what am I doing between them? I'm actually multiplying. Okay, and if I multiply, remember the rule with mathematics or algebra is that we generally don't write times, so we can just write that as x to the power of 2, nothing, y to the power of 3. And that's the question on top, which is this one here, simplified to give you this one here.